just this loud, immature presence in her life until they were apart. That's when it hit her. Their bond was so much deeper than she even realized. Next, let us celebrate the journey, the ups and downs, and everything in between together. It sounds like some romantic novel, right? Very beautiful. I'm also in this mood, so I can relate to that. Please welcome from NTUST, Adeline, Reason of His Existence.
One day, I opened my eyes with a half-consciousness. I heard a cheer from the living room and somebody was crying. I walked to the living room. But wait, I just celebrated my 3rd birthday a week ago. So what was it? I walked to the living room and I saw my mom was there. She said, "Adeline, come here, come to see your baby brother." I looked at him. I was confused. Why did I need a baby brother? I used to play alone and I felt good, but suddenly my mom would ask me, "Adeline, can you play with your baby brother? I need to cook." I used to eat alone peacefully, but suddenly a little kid sat next to me, watched me passionately while I was eating. It meant I needed to share my food with him. My parents used to take pictures of me alone, but suddenly my mom would ask me, "Adeline, stand up closer to your little brother. Hug him, and smile." I used to play alone, but suddenly my little brother would ask me to play with him with his new little truck. He was a kid with thousands of stories and shared all his activities with me. He seems like a little kid who was trying to invade my space. He was around 8 years old when he started his real first fight with our parents. Our parents were really angry, but first thing that he did was he running behind my back, hiding behind my back and whispers, "Sis, can you help me?" Since that time, I knew that I need to get rid of him. I will find thousands of excuses to reject his request. I didn't know what his existence meant to me until I was 15. When I was 15, I tried to bake for the first time. I ended up burning half of my pie. All my family laughed at me. Obviously, I was disappointed with myself, so I was going to discard my pie because my pie was just very terrible. But when I was going to discard my pie, my brother came up and snatched the unburned half of my pie. He said, "Babe, don't throw it away. That's my part." He sat next to me and ate the pie. He was eating in silence. I was thinking, why were we so silent and awkward? Why were I feeling I sat next to people at the airport? He was my brother. He was not a stranger. We were living at the same house. We were growing up together. But why we end up becoming like a stranger? Was it being terrified around me, or that was it the reason he didn't want to talk to me? While I was busy in my thoughts, my brother suddenly stand up, finished his pie, and kissed my cheek. He said, "Hey, the pie was really good. You should make some more next time." When he left, suddenly the room and my heart felt so empty. That day changed my mind. I shifted my attitude towards him because I was thinking he was being nice with me after what I had already done to him. Little by little, I formed a deep bond with my little brother in a way that I had never expected. We shared a lot of stories. We were connected in a way that no one else could. For example, my parents were really mad at me if I turned on the upbeat music with the speaker. They would just turn off the speaker every time I listened to the music. But my little brother was really brave because he would turn up the speaker even louder after my parents turned it off. So when our parents really met, I would be so happy because I have a friend next to me, which is my little brother. At the end, our parents could not take us anymore. and they decided to ask us what was the title of the song. At the end, I realized that I did enjoy and love my little brother's existence in my life. I realized that he was born to be my beloved birthday gift and being my best friend in every phase of my life. Why did I miss this all of this time? If I could go back in time, I would grab his hand and walking through this moment that we have missed. I would fill every second with the conversation that we didn't have, the laughter that we didn't share, and the connection that we almost lost. When I was 16, I need to move out from my house because I need to continue my study. Our lives become busy with each passing day. Now I really miss the noodle mixed with the egg that he made for me at midnight. I miss the stories that we used to share together. I miss how we celebrate happiness and sadness together. If I could, I would savor every moment and cherish every second as long as I have time. Thank you.
I feel a little bit awkward because based on the description, I thought it was a romantic story, but it's actually a story about her little brother, which I also can relate to actually. Can I ask you some questions here?
Yes.
I have my little brother, and I am struggling because we're just two different people, and we have lots of miscommunications and problems. What would you advise to people like me? How can I break the ice and melt his heart a little bit so we can also be as close as you are now?
I think you face the same struggle as me at the first, right? But I think the thing that if you really want to be close with him, you need to get to know him better. You need to approach him. If he didn't want to talk to you, try to talk with him. And every chance he want to talk to you, just try to make the conversation even longer. I think that's really help you to make a bond with your sibling, I think.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, talking. Everything comes back to the talking. We all should be just talking. And there will be no problems in the world, I guess. Okay, applause.